Hey, Daniel. Hi, Nugget. What's up, Hunter? Hi, Stacy. Hi, Bubbles. What's up, Benjamin?
Mine too.
How would I know about the rest of my life? When you're 20 something, everybody's watching. Maybe sometime they get to talking. When will you grow up to who you ought to be? Nobody asked me.
Hey.
Are you happy? Growing up is hard sometimes. Yeah, growing
No, I'm not.
up is hard.
I'm not okay. Hi, Brandon. Just people don't understand where I'm coming from, and they don't have to like me. They don't have to want to be around me. It's crazy that I'm getting judged for something I didn't even and don't believe that is okay after the fact. In the moment, I'll probably just blurt out shit. It's not purposeful. I'm in there. Yeah. I know she asked me a question, and everyone was coming at me for an answer I didn't even mean. Yeah. I don't need.
Don't even know what I'm gonna do tonight. How would I know about the rest of my life?
It's not like I just wake up and I'm like, I want to hurt people. Because no matter if I explain myself, I'm still going to be yelled at and like reprimanded and talked about. Like, I can only explain that I am a person that will blatantly say uncomfortable things. Okay? When I'm angry. I'm not dodging the question. I just answered. I don't want 50 people ganging up on me. I called her. I asked her to call me. She didn't. Yes. No, I don't think it's okay. But I tried to avoid the conversation being public. I just got some sun for a couple minutes, and I went back inside. Like, I called the person. I love her dearly. I called her. And I asked her to call me. Sexy, what did you say? I didn't see your comment. I didn't see your comment. All I see is again. I don't see anything else. Say it in a different way. It never went through. You know I answer questions. I'll answer. Jay, what was... Oh my god. I don't see any of y'all's questions. You don't understand. Yes. Yes, I did. On my own platform. I apologize. That's the thing. I don't want to do everything on live. I don't feel the need to do that, especially if something as personal as that. I don't want to get upset. Okay, I don't, because I feel misunderstood and I don't feel heard. I'm not gonna sit in a room where people, not saying Mocha or anyone else in the boxes, but like the chat's coming at me wholeheartedly, like so hard, and like I'm not just gonna be able to keep calm. I'm not. No, I have issues being able to regulate emotions. Okay? I don't have Tourette's. Okay? I don't know what that's gonna do, though. That's what you guys don't understand. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything at all. They can't fix my body. My body isn't fixable. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay? So there we go. I didn't want to say anything, but now y'all... That's really hurtful, Lolly. Because just because I have... No. I take my meds every day consistently. I don't want to take them because I don't like taking them, but I take them. Sexy, get in a fucking box. Sexy, get in a box. I have bipolar and BPD tendencies. Okay? So that's what I struggle with. Okay? So please. I don't like talking about it, guys. That's why I don't speak about it. Again, if you want to ask me something, get in a box. Maria, don't be a bitch. Please. I don't talk about my mental health stuff. I don't. I don't talk about shit. Yes, I know they can switch my meds, and I have an appointment on the 12th of next month. I understand that, guys. I just don't feel like therapy can help me because I can't change my body. My brain is not going to react well to just anything.
Hey Faith.
What's up, Taylor? How are
Hey,
you?
I've been a silent viewer for a while. I'm doing well. And I'm not coming on here to scream at you or be mean to you because you get that enough. I just wanted to ask you if you have ever been to therapy before to try and help with your
Yes.
bipolar disorder.
Yes, I have.
Okay,
And
because I was just
I
asking.
can. No, it's okay. It's a valid question. I just personally, for me, it's just constantly bringing up old trauma, and that's not gonna help me.
Okay. As someone who has bipolar disorder, I was just asking because I've gone through
No.
neurofeedback therapy and EMDR therapy, and EMDR therapy really helped me a lot. And neurofeedback helped me in the sense of trying to learn how to regulate my emotions when I'm overstimulated, because I get the whole saying things you don't mean when you're angry, because I used to be the same way. But
Yeah,
now,
I'll blurt shit out. I told my parents to go DIE. I said that earlier today. It's
and
not
I feel like
great.
I'm the type of person where I don't always attack others when I'm overstimulated. I make comments about myself that I don't mean. And of course, people
Yeah.
are going to take it to heart because that's what people do. But my thing is what helped me with therapy, and that's why I was asking if you've ever been through it, is it helped me find certain ways to regulate my emotions. And I'm not saying this to be a jerk, but it's a lot easier now for me to just walk away. And
Yeah.
maybe eventually, if you
Can
do
I
find a good
ask you?
therapist, yeah.
Can I ask you what do you think is something that, like, what? Because honestly, my whole
If you want to
life.
know, I work as a trauma counselor. So I do know a lot about this stuff. So so I said, I was just coming up here to ask, and I can educate you on some things. I don't want you to feel attacked, because if
No,
if
like,
you're in a place where you feel like nothing will help, I want you to know that that's not the case. And I've been there, and there is certain therapies and certain therapists out there that will help you find ways to regulate yourself. And it's never going to be 100%, but
I
you
know.
can get it to
I just
50%.
need to be able to, like, shock myself into, like, hey, shut the fuck up.
It's a lot
Because right
it's a lot
now,
harder to just realize that you're babbling when you're that worked up. But you
like,
just have to
you've
try
seen
your
me get
best.
angry. You've seen me get angry.
Oh, I have.
And I
And trust me, I
crash
get it.
out.
I get it. And I haven't
It's
agreed with
not
you on
fun.
everything, but I feel bad for you because, like you said earlier, I feel like no matter what you do, Faith, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And as someone who has bipolar disorder, I know how exhausting it is to have to constantly have someone throw your mistakes from the past in your face. And it doesn't feel like it's ever going to get acknowledged that you're trying to be better. But the most important thing for you, Faith, is if you're going to apologize, you know what I mean, like you have been, just try your best to move forward and find ways to help you stop doing these things. Because I truly believe you don't want to be this angry all the time.
I don't. And if you notice, when you're talking to me or White Bread or any one of my friends, I don't come at you.
Right, and that's why I
I've
haven't
never
gotten in the
came
box
at you.
before, because I've never wanted you to think that. It seems like everyone who usually comes in your boxes, other than a select few, is trying to attack you, and that's never my intention. I feel bad hearing you say that you feel like nothing's going to help, because I know there's something out there that'll work for you, Faith,
I hope so.
and you will find it, and it may take some time, but if you're spiritual, just
Yeah,
keep thinking to yourself that
I'm
he's going to
praying.
lead you on that path.
I'm praying, like, I'm At this point, I've tried everything. I don't feel like therapy. To me, if you want truth, therapy is a joke. Because
I
you're
struggle with
sitting
talk
there.
therapy myself.
I think
That's
therapy is a cash grab. I think you have to find somebody that you love and you feel
Thank
comfortable
you.
talking to. And like,
I
you know,
Thank you.
I completely understand where you guys are both coming from, because as a trauma counselor and as someone who has gone therapy myself, I don't do well with talk therapy. But I do very well with
They
EMDR and
profit off of your
neurofeedback.
pain, dude.
Yes, but if they profit off of your pain, then you kind of have to look at all of your doctors the same way too, because all of your doctors are making money off of your pain as well. So I don't ever want to say that all therapists are bad, that they don't do anything, because then I'd be talking about myself kind of bad and saying that I don't help anybody with their trauma or anything. But I just know that there is certain things out there that help, and like White Bread just said, maybe it's not therapy, maybe it's finding a trusted friend or a trusted adult that you can talk to, that you can just confide in, and can be someone who doesn't give you repetitive advice and
yeah, and off of
repetitive.
TikTok. You know, don't do
Yes.
it on TikTok. You gotta do it off of TikTok.
Yes, because you're getting repetitive advice in a sense of people telling you, you can't do that, Faith, you can't do that, you have to stop, stop saying you're sorry. No one's teaching you how to stop. And I think that's what you need help with.
I really, if someone came at me in the comments right now, which they are, probably somewhere, I'm not even reading it, but if someone says one thing to me, it can set me off. So
And I understand that. Trust me, bipolar disorder, it sucks because you can't control your emotions most of the time. But I am so blessed to now be at a point where I can say that I'm stable with my bipolar disorder. And I have gotten to the point where I've just realized how worked up it gets me, and I don't want to do that to myself anymore. And I know it gets you worked up. I can
Fuck
see it.
me.
No, you can't keep. I've heard you say that a lot, Faith, in the past couple weeks, to where you say like you don't care about safety for yourself and you don't care about any of that. I understand you just want to get out and you feel trapped. I understand that aspect, but mentally, you still have to keep yourself sound, Faith. So you can't just sit here and say, "No, screw me. I don't care about me."
No,
You
but
are
like,
putting
it's
yourself
not
through so
about
much
me. It's
turmoil.
about other people at this point.
Oh yes, I agree. It is, because what you do affects other people, but you have to want to be better for yourself before you're going to want to be better for anybody else.
I don't want to be a mean person. I didn't get like this until I got doxxed.
Right. Now, so that's the thing. Like, you know that at one point in your life you weren't this mean, angry person. So there's a possibility to
care.
right. So that
I was so
know.
happy.
Right, and I
think when
know that
people-
there's a chance for you to get back to that point, Faith.
I think a lot of people are just haters. Like, Faith, I saw you on the news. You don't see these other streamers on the news with news people coming in interviewing them. You are a W. They're gonna keep popping the balloon. They're gonna keep poking the balloon to try to pop the balloon because you're too big, you know?
And I'm not trying to compare you to any other creator or say that you're just like them, but in this sense, look at other creators who get hate all the time, like Ash Trevino. That woman gets so much hate all the time, and she's still popping everywhere because everyone gives her attention. And that's the thing with you, Faith. If everyone hated you so much, that I don't hate you. Like I said, I disagree with certain things that you've done, but I don't know you to hate you. I don't know you to dislike you.
Fuck? You're nice. Like, I don't
Yeah,
care. Right. If someone came at me respectfully, like Taylor and Right Ben, and they told me to go fuck off or eat a Frank, but in a way that I could understand, I'm not going to cuss you out at all.
Right, and even I don't even think that's what me and Brett are even close to doing. We're honestly trying to help you because
Yeah, but
I was in the box yesterday.
Heavy. I really don't care what she does. As long as she's happy, I don't care what she said about another streamer or whatever. Faith is my friend. I just
got kind of roped into seeing all of Faith's stuff.
You keep sliding.
I don't know Faith personally. And I just started seeing your stuff within the last month. And I just feel bad because I know what it's like to have that sense of, nothing's going to help, and I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. maybe if you start thinking to yourself, not so much that you have to do it for the other people because it's affecting other people, but that you need to do it for yourself because it physically, whether you notice it or not, it physically makes you sick to get that worked up.
Yeah, it does.
Like
I'm
you
so
start
sick.
crying, your nose starts running, and I
I'm
know,
so
like
sick.
I'm not.
I'm so
Oh,
sick.
and I'm not saying this to pick on you, but for instance, your lips, like that's a nervous tick, and I see when you start to get worked up, you start licking your lips and you start picking, and that's
I have
painful. So that's another
destroyed my
thing.
body
I lick my lips
because
a lot
I
too
get
when I stream.
delayed.
Yep. So that's the thing. Like I just know that all of this stress and this drama, it doesn't just affect everyone else. It does affect you in the end, and it affects your parents ultimately. And I know that you're
Yeah,
not on
and it's
great.
not necessary. And I don't understand. Please explain. People that don't like me, why are they fucking here? I have
That's-
300 views and they're
I agree.
bitching at me.
I agree because I think the same thing. Because that's I would never sit there and give someone I hate attention, and I also don't have that much interest to watch someone that I hate. So
Yeah, but
that's
what
the
if it's
thing.
not hate? What if it's just envy? What if they envy this girl because she got a following
Oh,
and
it
she
is.
can
Say
actually
that.
look, you know?
But Faith, no one will ever admit to being envious.
Why?
Yeah, I think they're envious. I don't think
Well,
anybody
just
can hate
say
Faith.
that. Why
Because
can't you
envious
see
is
it?
almost like people look at the word envious as like is jealousy. So they're going to look at it the same. They're not going to admit that they're envious.
That's stupid.
And
Truly.
but that's a cool thing. I have one thing that gets me through every day is knowing that I can only control two things: my attitude and my effort. And that's just what I want to leave with you before I leave, because I think that if you think about that a little bit more and how much it's affecting you, then maybe moving forward it will help you change. Because like I said, Faith, I know you're exhausted.
I don't care. I don't care what. Girl, I swear on everything I love. If I'm not trying to say this to be funny or freak anyone out, so please do not do a wellness check at my house.
No, you're fine.
But like, all I'm saying is, if something happened to me, God forbid, I would not care. I wouldn't care.
I used to feel the same way. I used to feel the same way. I used to say, like, I don't care what happens to me. But 2 years ago, and this is not me trying to make it about myself, 2 years ago, I lost my little brother. And losing him made me see what you leave behind. And yeah, you're gone and you don't have to deal with the after effects, but your family will be in so much pain if something happens to you. Your friends will be in so much pain if something happens to you. And that pain doesn't just last 1 or 2 days, Faith. You know, it lasts forever.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've
And
lost someone.
I don't want to do. It's a selfish thing to do, and I know that. But I'm so fucking tired. I'm literally so tired.
And I think that's why that's my main reason for coming in the box, because I just wanted to ask if you've tried the therapy aspect, because you said that it wasn't going to help. So I just wasn't sure if you've been there or not.
Yeah, and with therapy with my family, oh, that's never happening again.
My therapist just asked to do a family session with mine. I said, not going to happen.
I feel like the only person that can fix you is you. I mean, a lot of people can try to help, but like if there's something in your brain, you got to get that fixed. You know, whatever is getting to you, you got to get over that so you're not worried about it no more.
I mean, the only thing that's getting to me truly is people trying blatantly to get me out of my character because they don't understand how my brain works.
But Faith, that's what people are going to do because they know how you react. So they're trying to get that reaction of you so they can clip it. They're fishing. And the sad thing is that is. I hate to break it to you, Faith, but you have gotten to the point where you cause people to get likes and views on TikTok. So of course people are going to sit here and try to clip you and get you to crash out.
I saw people clout chasing her. I saw people join her to get all the views, and then they would talk shit right about her after the people gave them points. They would just go and talk shit about Faith, like, oh, this and that. Like, you just use Faith to get 200 something views in your stream. And even yesterday, that guy, he said that all the people are here to watch Faith, but I'm still a streamer. He admitted it. He admitted that all his views in his chat were because Faith was in there. So
And that's the thing, like White Bread, if we were to both come in here and act the way everybody else does, I guarantee you that we would get all the follows and all the likes. But when we get out of this box, no one's going to be following us. No one's going to be liking our
You're probably
stuff.
getting it now because you're nice. You're
Yeah, I don't
getting them
get Faith
now
followers.
anyway. 'Cause they're
But
a
people
person.
don't, in my opinion, I don't think people enjoy seeing people be nice to you, Faith. And that's why
They
when
hate
you,
it. They
Yeah,
hate
so when
I
you
get
come
it.
out here-
they hate everything.
when you come on here and you crash out, you're giving the people what they want. If you were in here screaming and freaking out on me right now, I guarantee you you'd have 600, 700 views.
I don't want that. That's
And I
why
know
I'm
you
not
don't. So that's
doing
why I'm
that.
saying maybe
Ain't nobody wants to see anybody being nice to nobody. They want to see it argument.
that's what my dad just said. Nobody wants to see anyone be nice to anyone. And it's just, and like my
they
dad
want
said,
people to be nice to them, though. They want people to be nice to them, but they can't be nice to nobody else.
well, the golden rule doesn't apply to people anymore. Everyone thinks that they're too good for it. And like my dad just said, welcome to life. I have learned more and more every day that it's a dog eat dog world out there. And the only thing that you can control is your attitude and your effort.
You don't like being around people, get a dog.
That's my dad just said, if you don't like being around people, get a dog.
Can I just ask you what? I'm an eye for an eye person, and you all know that.
Yes.
You know that, and I'm trying to understand genuinely why that's not okay. Why is
Because
it not okay?
stooping yourself down to somebody else's level only brings you down and makes you just as bad as they are. So when these people are coming on here attacking you and then you do the same exact thing they're doing, then you're just as bad as they are, low key. Like, and that's why I think a lot of people have that opinion, because I know you've heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So when people are coming on here bullying you and treating you like crap and you lash out, you're giving them what they want, and they can say, yep, see, I told you, she's mean, she screams, she yells, that's all she does. And that's why you ultimately end up in the situations you do half the time.
Was I mean to you?
No, you've never.
been
This
mean
is
whole
our
life?
first. We were in a box yesterday in Black's Live, and we didn't even get to speak to each other. And this is the first interaction me and you are having together.
It's
and like I said,
normal.
yes, and to hear someone, I just feel bad to hear someone say that they have the same issues that I have and that they don't feel as if there's any help, because I have been there, and that bipolar disorder sucks. It's horrible. People don't understand it, and I want to say this out loud so maybe some people will get a general understanding. Bipolar disorder is the second worst condition under schizophrenia. So all of you sitting here saying,
But don't it depend what number you have? Because they have like 9
yes,
different
I'm
bipolars.
bipolar type 2.
Yeah, see, I
Me
don't.
too.
I think my brother's like bipolar number 8 or something, and that dude goes Incredible Hulk. Like
And
they,
for me, with my bipolar and bipolar type 2, I specifically deal with depression most of the time. And I have my moments where I get those highs.
Crying in bed.
Yep, I have my moments where I get those highs, but a lot of the times I feel like life is shit. And I understand it. That's why I said, like, it hurts my heart, because I have finally gotten to a point where I'm stable, and I don't want you to think that that's not possible for you. Because yes, you've got a lot of stuff going on, you've got a lot of stuff to work through, and you're far from perfect. But the cool thing about this world is there's not one perfect person out there.
well, there is.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ is the perfect person.
Amen.
And guess what? He's and we all will have to answer to him one day. So that's the only thing that you can control is your, like I said, I'll say it again, your attitude and your effort, Faith, because at the end of the day, if you let these people do what they do to you and you go, okay, drop from the box or end the live, you're not getting as worked up as you usually do. Yeah, you're going to feel like crap after you hit that end
I
button.
feel like it's, again, someone said it to me yesterday. They were like, don't fucking run. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not running.
But
I
here's the
just
cool
don't
thing.
want it.
I wouldn't join anybody's boxes anymore because
No.
you're bringing all your people there. If they got something to say to you or they want to talk to you, they can join your stream and join your box.
And that's the thing. People take it as running. I hate to interrupt you, White Bread, but you're not running. You're being mature, Faith.
That's mature, not addressing the conversation when people are
If you are
slandering.
constantly being attacked and you're not getting anywhere and your voice is not being heard, why would you sit there and continuously try to defend yourself where no one's letting you speak? It causes more stress
Because
for
I'm
you.
not a bad person.
I
I
understand
want
that, but
people to understand I'm not a dick.
But if people aren't giving you the space to show that you're not that, then don't you think that it might be best to take a step back for a little bit and then
Yes.
revisit in the future?
Yeah, but everyone
Because
uses
emotions are
them.
always heightened within the first 24 hours of any event happening. Whether it's a conversation, you're mainly pissed off about it and as angry as you are in those first 24 hours. I use a 24-hour rule. If I am upset or mad at someone, I will not speak to them for 24 hours and then I'll address the conversation.
How is
Because
that possible?
it is
I'm
possible.
No.
asking.
Somebody gets me mad, I'm teeing the fuck off. You know what I mean?
It's hard. It's really hard, guys. But I'm telling you, I had a coach teach me that when I was playing softball when I was young, and it is something that I have worked on my whole life. And I know, like I'm like you, Faith. I'll say shit I don't mean when you get me pissed off, and I am
Like
very.
I told my parents to go DIE. Who the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
says that? Who
Listen,
says
your
that?
words
I
go
think a lot
like a
of
knife.
people say that to their parents. You know, they get mad at their parents and say stupid shit. You know.
Right. And if you're like me, when I'm angry, I will say whatever I can to hurt you in the most in that moment.
Exactly.
And there's nothing
I
wrong
will
with that,
hurt
Faith.
them
It's
as
not your fault.
deeply as I can. Deeply, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're the Pope, if you're the president, you piss me off. You are getting my mouth. You're getting that.
Yes, and I agree. But here's the thing is what helped me is I learned after seeing how much my words affected people. I was like, okay, I need to take a step back and evaluate my reactions because I obviously can't control myself once I get to that point. So that's why I say sometimes it's easier to just drop or walk away from the conversation so you don't get to that point where you start saying hateful shit. Yeah, people are going to sit there and say you're running, but you're not. You're doing what's best for you, for your health, and for
What
them
if they
because
share it to me and spam share like a million fucking times?
then you
Do
gotta
I
block them,
block
Faith.
them?
Then you gotta block them. If
Like how
they're
long?
spamming you and harassing you,
They're
I
trying
would
to get
block them.
clout.
They're
They-
not.
they-
They're like, come back, come back, come back, don't run.
Right, and that's a thing, Faith. So, and don't ask how long do I block them. Block them. They're trying to get clout, so block them forever. Or like
You
Bunny
think
Mom
it's
just said,
clout?
mute the
You think it's
notification.
clout?
I think that a lot of people come at you the way they do because one, they're able to get clicks and likes, and White Bread can vouch. Like I think that's what a lot of people see when they come to your lives. The views when they go into other people's lives, you go into Mocha's live or somebody else's live, their views go up to 700, 800 views. That's
Yeah.
clout. And
But it's
they're
not
getting
good. No one
No,
gives
it's
a
not good,
fuck
but people
about
don't
me.
care if
You
it's good or
realize
bad.
that. But
People don't care if
I
it's good or
need
bad.
you to understand that no one, other than the two people in these boxes, no one gives a fuck about my life.
Yeah, well, I
None.
knew you for like over 5 years, Faith. I knew you before you were using on TikTok. So like none
Yeah,
of this
I know,
is.
you're my
I don't
friend.
care about none of
What
that.
the fuck?
You
And
know.
You're my friend.
And it's a matter of, for me, Faith, I don't have to be your friend to care about you. You know what I mean? We don't know each other. We've never had a conversation. But I feel bad to see you constantly go through the stuff you do online because one, you don't know how to control yourself sometimes, and two, because you're damned if you do and damned if you don't in these situations now. No matter if you apologize, it seems like the people that are in your circle, they thrive on bringing your mistakes up from the past. And you
Yeah.
got to evaluate those people and start to distance yourself. You don't have to cut them out completely, but if it gets to the point where they won't stop even after you've distanced yourself, then remove them.
Blurb. It's not a wild thing to say because I'm not used to being cared for. For example, the way that you care for me. Because my parents don't give me the same love that other people give me and the same understanding. So it's a disconnect there. And you can say my parents love me and they're my caregivers and they gave me life. Yes, of course they did. But they they also don't know how to communicate with me. They don't understand. They really
You
That's
don't.
think you
very
need to stay
frustrating.
outside the house, like get your hair done, your nails done,
They told
maybe
me,
go to the lake?
Taylor, white bread. Like, they told me, I said, Mom, I want to get extensions. I want to get my nails done. I want to look pretty for myself. Okay? My mom, and this isn't anything to do with bashing on her, but she said, why would you do that? You're not black. And I freaked the fuck out because I'm like, what does that have to do with anything I just said?
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, I just think I understand where you're coming from, Faith, through and through, because I get what it's like to be in your shoes, and you can't, not 110% to be in your shoes, because I don't even have half a clue what it's like to have your physical disabilities, but mentally, I get it. And
Like, disabilities don't matter at this point. The fact that I can't walk doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't change it. The fact is, I literally, all I want to do is be mentally sane, and I'm not. And it drives me crazy because I don't want to end up in a psych ward where I know that I'm not insane. I'm just hurt.
that's the thing, Faith. I think that the only way that you're gonna, like you said, you want to be mentally okay. And I know that you want to have friends on this app and you don't want to be arguing with everyone all the time. So my best advice for you that I'll give you is to start taking care of yourself and telling yourself that you have to do it for you. Because honestly, if you sit here and keep saying, I got to do it for everyone else, why would you? You don't know what. Yes,
I
but
give a fuck, that's why.
I'm one of those people where I firmly believe that you can't love yourself and care about other people until you care and love about yourself.
Wait, I have a question. If I go to California and I go and you've heard me say this. I said, fuck safety. I don't care because I'm so desperate to get out that I don't give a fuck if I'm homeless, if I sit in my own excrement, like whatever the fuck happens. I do not care. And I don't know.
You just
want
want to
that
get out
level
the
of
nest. You want to leave the nest. That's
Yeah.
what you want to do. It's time to leave the nest. You got to leave the nest.
And I understand that you just want to experience that joy. It's like when people talk about the only way I know how to explain it is I saw it in a movie one time where a woman was told that like she couldn't have children, and she said, I would rather have 5 minutes of happiness than a lifetime of sadness. And she
Yes.
and I understand that. Like, you just want to go out and have that joy.
Even if it's for 5 seconds. I don't even want to walk at this point. I just want to be able to be left alone, to not be bitched at. I don't know if you were here for this, but I literally went in the nursing home, said fuck it, went to Austin, got in a car, turned off my location, and said fuck you, everybody.
Right. Is there groups that you can join down there? Like, or
I mean, yes, but they're all far. They're in
oh, okay.
Dallas.
I wasn't sure if you had any in your area.
No. They're all like virtual and shit, and I want to meet people. I want to hang out, and if there's people with the same things that I go through, it's just kind of like when people say that I should be friends with every disabled person, and I love and respect and care about every disabled person, but I'm sorry, if you're nonverbal, it's going to be really hard for me to relate.
Well, I think you also, that's like for me, like, yeah, I have mental health issues and I want to be there for everyone else who has mental health issues. But if I'm surrounding myself constantly with depressed people, how am I supposed to be happy? You know what I mean? So I understand that you want to be friends with normal people, not normal, but you know what I mean? You want to be friends with people who don't have the disabilities that you have. And you want to be friends with the people
it's
who
not
do.
even that. They can have disabilities all
No,
day
you
long.
want to be friends
If
with
they
everyone.
if they can't communicate, like, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, I
Like,
would too.
my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend at one time used a speech device.
Right.
And that was great, and I loved him, and I cared about him, and I still care about him, but it's so hard to date someone with a disability because you always have to worry about each other. Caregivers, planning things, our families, all these things. There's no need.
No, and it's very hard, like you've said, like it's hard to date someone who's disabled when you're disabled yourself, because I know, like, my best friend, his brother is disabled, and he is engaged to a woman who has cerebral palsy, and she's far more disabled than he is. And our constant concern always is like, they can't take care of each other. So, like,
Can I
and that's
ask
the
a
thing.
stupid question?
No question is stupid.
Yes, it is very stupid for me because my brain is not understanding. How is someone engaged that cannot help each other?
It's amazing to me how they've gotten as far as they have. They've been together for
I'm just asking.
they've been together for almost 10 years. And they just have a lot of love for each other, and they both live with their parents. They both have jobs. They both try their best to live their lives as normally as they can. But I feel like in the environment that we live in, like, it's a lot easier. Like, they take public transportation, they take the bus and stuff like that. Is the bus coming to your house?
I mean, yeah. But
Oh,
like,
so then,
bus
I mean,
I don't have a check right now, or else I'd be outside.
so then that's the thing. Like, you've got to get to the point where you're a little bit more stable in that aspect.
Self-sufficient. Yeah.
And then maybe you'll be able to get to the point where you have that relationship where one day you will get engaged and you will be able to be married and all that. You can still do everything that I can do in a sense of
I know
creating
that,
a life
but
of.
when I have family members that don't believe that, it's just very hard.
And I don't
because
know what
feel
that's like.
let down.
And I really don't know what that's like. I can't imagine. But maybe with you starting to work on yourself, they'll start to see that you're putting in the effort, and
Yeah.
they'll think, okay, maybe in the near future we can trust that she'll be okay to be out on her own. Especially if things get better in a sense of you're able to find a program, or not even a program, a place where you can live where one, you would be able to get a caregiver to come in and out, and it's so
Yeah,
expensive.
it'd
Trust
be
me, I
so
know.
helpful.
But,
I mean,
yeah.
like it's $5,000 a week.
Yeah, trust me. And
to get
I know I had to take care of my grandfather and help take care of him because hospice wasn't doing their job. And even the people who were coming in to look for him before that, they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing, and we paid them so much money. So,
I mean, Kayla, I disagree with that. I would protect my kid. If they have a disability, yes, I would protect them. And if they don't have a disability, yes, I would protect them. But the basic questions, the who are you going with? Where are you going? When are you coming home? What's the guy's name? What's the person? Where did you meet them? Those basic questions, yes, ask me every time. But not the who are they? Give me their number. Like I need to speak to them. Bitch, no you don't.
yeah, that's got to be exhausting because I don't deal with that either, but I'm also at a very different point than you are. Like I don't have to have somebody with me in the sense to help me do certain
To check you. Yeah.
Yes. So for your parents, like, yeah, they're cool with you. They may be cool with you going out, but what if they put you in the hands or in the arms of someone who isn't that great and isn't capable of helping you do certain
I
things?
just don't have any fear, babe. That's it.
Oh, I know you don't have any fear, but my thing is I'm trying to get you to see where they're coming from. Like Kayla said, you will always be their baby. My grandmother, I'm 25 years old. I'm still her baby. I still have to tell her where I'm going, who I'm hanging out with, everything. And I don't even live with her. Like you are very fortunate to have two parents who love you that much, because you could have two parents who could give two craps about you and be putting you in the worst conditions possible right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I
And
think maybe
I'm so scared. Can I tell you? I'm terrified. I'm terrified. If anything happens to them, Faith is fucked for the rest of her fucking life.
No, you're not.
no, you're not.
You won't be
You'll
fucked.
figure you'll have a plan by then. But the thing is I understand that fear you have, and like I know that you don't mean to lash out at them the way you do. It's just in the heat of the moment, and I just think that with your relationship with them now being online because everyone sees everything, it makes everything 10 times worse. So,
and I guarantee you, if I wasn't who I am, like if I was just a person, like a regular person that didn't do TikTok, no one would give a fuck, and that's the sad part.
I don't. If you were a regular person, I honestly feel as though you would get more sympathy because I feel like you get more hate than you do support online. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, in terms of gifts, yeah.
So that's my thing. Like,
in terms of people, I think you're a little bit wrong, honestly.
no, and I understand that, but my thing is that if you look at it that way, I just feel like it's going to be hard for you to change, Faith, and it's hard for things to get better. Like, you know what I mean? I understand. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what everybody else tells you because, like I said, you get repetitive advice that you don't take. Everyone tells you to take a break. I understand why you come on here. Like you said, it's your diary, it's your journal, it's your outlet.
And I'm diarrhea of the mouth. That's my problem. I don't shut up. And I can't.
When you said, I think it was last week, you said that this was like your diary. Yeah. It hit me very differently because I don't talk about my grief like out loud usually, but TikTok, I started posting about my brother, and that's where I started to feel better. Like I started to post about him, talking about his life, talk about what happened, and it was my diary for my grief. And sure, a lot of people, I've had people say to me, oh, you only get views because of your dead brother. Okay, well, good thing he's my dead brother and not yours, and you can't feel a way about it. Like, you know what I mean? If you're going to look at me talking about my life that way, then you just don't know who I am.
That's the thing. I can't speak freely, girl, because if I spoke freely, all these people would be like, Faith, you're fucking psycho. Because honestly, all the people that bully me, if they stepped on a bunch of Legos and rolled down hills, I would not be mad. And I'm just.
But here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with saying that because most people feel that way about people who hurt them. It's because of the way you let it out.
I'm just trying to be politically correct.
Yeah. Okay? But what I'm saying is, when you let it out the way you do, that's why people say like, "Oh my God, she's a terrible person." If you literally just looked at someone, said go scratch, like that's way better than saying what the other things you say. And then like people, if someone literally says, oh, Faith is a shitty person because she told someone to go scratch, like, what are you all upset about? Did she mean scratch his head, scratch his ass? What did she mean? Like, that's a thing. You have to just pick your words wisely. And I think that's going to help you avoid a lot of the stuff that you're into now. Stop going into the same people's boxes because I feel as if you get nothing but the wrong attention in the boxes that you're going into now.
Yeah. And like, do you feel like, I don't know, this may be a long shot, but do you feel like people are going to be at the point where, like, people say change, like, Faith, you should change, you should do this. What is it going to take for people to realize that my brain controls my mouth? Obviously, I don't wake up and I'm like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I don't wake up to that. Right. I don't wake up like that. My brain is not able to control my mouth in a way that is respectful because I feel completely destroyed when I get destroyed. So I want to destroy them back.
I get that. And it's not a long shot, but like I've said a few times, maybe when that stuff starts to happen, because I'm just like you, I have said some really screwed up things in my life. And if somebody held everything I've said against me, I'd be in a lot of trouble. But
Mhm.
what has helped me the most, and I got my bipolar diagnosis 3 years ago, and I worked on it really heavy for a year. What helped me the most was I didn't do anger management, but learning how to control my anger in the aspect of when I'm angry and someone gets me that worked up, I need to walk away. If I'm on the
Do
phone with
you
you, I
put
need to
yourself
hang
in
up.
those situations to like practice? Are you like
I don't want
let
to say I
someone
put
piss you
myself in those
off?
situations to practice, but I go back and I reevaluate a lot of situations I've been in and sit there and go, well, okay, if I would have walked away at this point, then this wouldn't have been said and that wouldn't have been said.
Jamie, that's disgusting of you to say, by the way.
Well, it's the cool thing is about the internet is everybody can use the internet. No one's like not allowed to use the internet. So if you don't like what Faith is saying, you don't like what I'm saying, you don't like what White Bread's saying, you have the same exact power that I have to hit that X button or to swipe out of the stream. It's really not that hard. And that's what I don't think people realize. Yes, you're in the position you're in because of a lot of the reactions you have, but the people who are in here who say the nasty things and stuff like that, they need to be doing the same thing that you do. Take a minute, sit there and think about what you're doing. And I understand it's hard to. We have a disorder where we can't really, on the fly, we can't stop and think like, oh, I'm being mean. But you do have the power to notice within yourself that you're getting worked up and you can walk away. And for you, a lot of the times it seems like these arguments are on the internet. Your best thing to do is say, okay, I'm going to leave. And you don't even have to say, okay, I'm going to leave. Just freaking leave. Like, and if people say you're running, who cares, Faith? It's your life. It is your life. And at the end of the
I
day,
just
I
feel
know
like I
that
have to defend myself. That's all. I've spent my whole life doing it.
I'm a very defensive, or I used to be a very defensive person because I always used to feel like I had to defend myself. But what the hell do you have to defend yourself for these people for? You don't owe them nothing.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Because people think that I'm faking my disability. People think that I'm lying. People think that my family is crazy. People think that someone called the police and said that I broke into a pew pew cabinet and wanted to unalive my whole family and everyone else. Like,
Well, that's
I don't want those things.
I can't even imagine people taking things to that level of calling the cops and stuff like that if there's not a real like reason for them to do a wellness check on you and stuff like that. It's
Well, that's more of a
that's
swatting.
an illness.
That's not a wellness check. That's a swatting.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's what they're doing. And that's something wrong with them. They are dealing with mental health issues as to why they're doing that. I'm going to be very honest with you, Faith. When I first started watching you about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I came in the aspect of like, oh my God, I think I came in when you were crashing out on somebody low key. And I was like, what is wrong with this girl? But then
Yeah.
I continued to watch for a little bit. And like I said, I've been watching now for over a month, 2 months. And people push you to the reaction because they want you to
Am I
crash out.
crazy? Do you see that too? Does anyone see that people push
I
me?
like that you're standing on business. If somebody says something bad to you, you're gonna pick up the rock and throw it right back as you should. You know, I know a lot of people are gonna tell you not to, but they're the ones who threw the rock first. So you have every right to pick it back up and throw it back. It's not like
And
you're
I
sitting there throwing
understand. I'm
rocks.
not saying that she's wrong for wanting to pick up the rock and throw it back, but when throwing that rock is causing you so much stress and turmoil, is it really worth it? Because you're solving that problem with that one person and you're defending yourself with that one person, but in return you
No
create
one was there for me when
more
I got
problems.
doxxed. No one was there for me when I got doxxed. No one was there when my family was talked about. No one was there when they told me that I was faking my disability.
Thank you, Toxic.
Everyone was hopping on the hate train.
Yeah, but you
No,
was on
and
the
I agree.
news. You're on the news. Like a whole news anchor came and interviewed you. You was on the news. How can you be faking a disability when the news came to your house, Faith, and put you in front of all the
Who
lights
thinks
and
I'm
cameras?
faking a disability? Press
Yeah,
1.
Well, my question is realistically, and I know that there's a lot of stuff going on with your Social Security and everything like that. But my thing is, do people not understand how hard it is to secure to get that type of payment? And you can't just fake an injury and say, "Oh, my thumb hurts. I can't do this for the rest of my life. Let me get a check," and they're going to hand it to you. You can't do that. There has to be multiple things proven in order for you to get these checks and to get disability. My mother has applied 3 or 4 different times for a disability. She's got denied every time, and she can't work because of her issues. She has severe rheumatoid arthritis, and she can't work because of it. But they don't care. They won't give her disability. So I don't think you're
it's
faking
not,
it.
it's not, and you want to know why? Because it's not a condition that people care about. Truly.
Yeah, exactly. Trust me, I 110% get it. And the doctors always say, it's not enough for you to eat. What do you mean? She
It's
can't
just
work.
if I broke my hip, I have pain. I have chronic pain. And if I go to my doctor, I punched a doctor one time almost because the doctor was like, why do you want to talk about that? You can't walk. Why do you care?
Right. And that's horrible bedside manner, first of all. And I would have gotten up and I would have left. There would have been no appointment with that doctor ever again. But I'm getting ready to get off of here. I just wanted to come on here and say that you are not what people make you out to be, and I know that, and I know you want to be a better person, and I know that you don't want to feel like this, and I'm so sorry that you do, and I hope that in the near future that you're able to get to a better place, because no one deserves to go through this stress every day. It's not fair for your body.
It's not fun.
No, it's not
feel
fun, and it's
so
not fair.
sick.
Get outside and have some fun. Go feed the ducks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go do something.
Go do
Like
something.
White Bread seems like a great friend. He seems like a
He's
great friend who's
dope.
been
I
by your
love
side
White
for
Bread.
so long, and
I love
he's the
White
type
Bread.
of person I would let him up in your box any damn time. You know what I mean? And if you see me hanging around, if you see me hanging out in the viewers, and if I'm not doing anything, I'm sure I would not have a problem jumping up in here. You just got to find yourself a good group of people who are going to see you for you and understand what you're going through and accept you for who you are.
Yeah, and it's people are so quick to judge, and it's I'm just a person. I
Right.
bleed the same color as everyone else.
And I'll turn my camera on so you know I'm real.
I know
I'm
you're
not-
fucking
I'm
real,
not
bro.
fake.
You're good.
But
You're good.
I'm not coming in here as a huge supporter. I'm not coming in here as a hater. I'm coming from someone who is in your shoes in the aspect of the mental health, and I understand what it's like
Yeah.
to not be able to control yourself. And you'll be able to get there one day, Faith. You just got to put in the work.
No, I know I can, because I wasn't like this.
That's like I
It's
said
just
earlier.
so many people pushed me to get to that point, and I don't
Because
think
guess
people
what?
love
It's
and
entertainment
understand.
for them. Your turmoil is entertainment for them. And
You're so
Find a nice
fucking
little one
enjoy
bedroom
this.
just for you. You know, have a wheelchair ramp, have the bathroom like it's supposed to be, the kitchen or whatever. Pay a little help if you can, but I think you'll be good. You make a decent amount on TikTok, enough to pay your bills, so I wouldn't worry about that. You just gotta worry about moving out and finding a nice place to be
A
where
good place, yeah.
everything takes time. Everything takes time, and you just got to put in the work. And I know that you are capable of putting in the work, and you want to. That's the thing. So
I want to. I don't
Yeah.
want to be tired. I'm tired of being tired. bro.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I mean? It sucks, and I know it does. And I can tell you want to be a happy, nice person. I can see it all in your smile. I know that, and you just want people to be nice to you. So that's what I'm saying. You got to find your tribe, and once you find your tribe, you're going to be a lot better off.
Yeah.
Find your friend group.
Girl.
Love you too. Find your friend group. Be safe, and don't let these people screw with your sanity. Start walking away from them.
Yes.
Guess what?
Yes.
Faith is running from now on. Faith can run, and I told her she can. So don't go out. If you want to attack her for running, send your messages to my inbox. Send your messages to my inbox. Thank y'all. Have a nice day. Love you, Faith. Take care.
Bye.
See you, White Bread.
peace out, shorty.
See ya.
Look at that. You're already smiling, Faith. You forgot all about whatever was stressing you out. Now you're smiling.
Yeah.
100%.
Kiki, thank
So
you.
what's your plans for the rest of the day?
You're looking at it. I'm right here with y'all.
Well, it looks pretty nice to me, relaxing. But I would definitely try to go out and get your nails done or something. I see the hair extension things. Maybe that's too much or whatever. But like, tell your mom, Dukes, you want to go to the
Yeah.
salon, get your nails
I'll
done.
probably do that for my birthday. Because my birthday is next month. So.
Well, don't wait till next month to get your nails done. That's too long.
Yeah, I know.
The nails only cost $30, Faith. You can go get nails today.
Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe not today because it's Sunday.
I'm low on cash, so hopefully
Yeah, I know.
if I get my check back, then I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry they took that, but they'll give it back. You probably didn't tell them about your TikTok points. That's all.
I definitely told them, but they're just when people call and say shit, it'll get flagged. It's fine. It's fine. It'll all work out.
Yeah, I know it's gonna work out. They're still gonna clout chase you. They're still gonna try to get your people to join their stream.
I know.
You're above all of them. Imagine being Faith and you're above all of them people that are doing that to you. Like you're already above them.
Well, thank you.
But I'm gonna go finish my lunch. I love you, Faith.
Love you, white bread.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Bye, Dre. Hi, Dre. How are you? Hi, Tasia. Yes, it's. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate it. I hope you guys understand that I'm not trying to be on demon time. I don't talk about my conditions that I have, and it's really scary to talk about my mental health. I just keep it very broad, but I fight a lot of demons, and it's not fun. Hi, Christine. Yes. Okay. Lisa, I appreciate you. I really do. Highlight skin. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I am great. It's a good Sunday. I can't complain.
Oh, okay.
Where are you
Right.
from?
I'm from Michigan. How about you?
Texas. Well,
What
not
part of Texas?
original. I'm in Waco.
Okay, I live in Dallas.
Oh, dope. Cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm not battling right at this moment. I seen you on my suggested not too long ago. I'll add you and we can battle.
Yeah, please.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Okay, see you later.
Bye. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Ghostface.
I know I have good judgment. I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise that you're different, and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. I've heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. I tell him it's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby, please, please, please.
Hi, Kathy.
Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak,
Hi, Smitty.
my ego's another. I beg you to embarrass me, oh, your mother.
Guys, we have 7 gifts left for the gift gal. I'm good, Smitty. I'm good now. Yes, Bunny, I am. That's a lot.
Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another.
Hi, Karen. Chat, tap the screen, all 200 of you, please, and thank you. Thanks, Amanda. Hi, Smarty Pants. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Mrs. McCoy. Smitty, thank you.
I love to feel the wind on my fingertips. I love to watch the moonlight dance on your skin. When we're driving all night through a desert town, too far gone to turn around. I love to hear you humming to the radio. My head on your shoulder, love to keep you close. Cause the lines between us are burning fast. Don't gotta say a word, cause we understand. It ain't gotta be so complicated.
It's probably down to like here. No.
Hearts are breaking side by side, day and night.
Thank you. I'm in a.
Eyes on me like the very first time we saw the sun come up in a Texas sky. We was driving all day through that desert town. Yeah, out here, baby, with no one around. It ain't gotta be so complicated. Right here, right now, no hearts are breaking side by side, day and night.
It's awesome. Hi, Betsy.
Going crazy, it's a lonely road that we're both chasing. Side by side, all these miles. How I love her. Right on the edge of giving in. You take me to places I've never been. I'm right on the edge of giving in. Ain't gotta be so complicated. Right here, right now, no hearts are breaking. Side by side, day and night. How I love her. Ain't no use in going crazy. It's a lonely road that we're both chasing. Side by side, all these miles. How I love her. Right on the edge of giving in. You take me to places I've never been. I'm right on the edge of giving in.
Crazy. It's another platform.
I'm 20 minutes early, 30 minutes late. I'm always in a hurry, but I ain't afraid to make you wait. Here on wheels,
No, crazy, I'm not.
full face of makeup just to go fishing.
Willow.
But I love my man. That's just the way that I am. My mother's child, my sister's wild, my granny's Sunday morning folded hands, my best friend's heart. Yeah, every part of who they are is part of who I am. If you're gonna love me, you gotta love them.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause that's just the way
Eventually. I will.
Money's Martina. Since we're singing in a hairbrush days, I got a fire like Weaver, and I own my big dreams to fade. I'm both feel like a woman, stand by your man. Yeah, that's just the way that I am. My mother's child, my sister's wild, my granny's Sunday morning folded hands, my best friend's heart.
Hi, Scully. Thanks for the follow.
My mother's child, my sister's wild.
Love you too, Texas. Texas girly, hi. Kentucky, hello.
Yeah, there's something about that blue sky.
Hi, Brian.
Wings on the blue butterfly as it flies past my window. And there I go, falling down like a domino, back where I tend to go. To an evening ride through the countryside, to a dandelion on Valentine, to crickets crying
Brian, how are you?
underneath the Bama moon.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
When it all reminds me of you. Most good things do.
Yeah, I'm okay.
When I think of the things that I miss,
Hi, Johnny.
like the breath underneath the kiss as it floats off into the past. I want it back, so I let the whiskey take me back to an evening ride through the countryside, to a dandelion on Valentine's. Crickets crying a lullaby underneath the Bama moon. It's hard moving home when it all reminds me of you. Hell, to tell the truth, most good things do. Most good things do. Most good things don't last forever. And it's too damn soon. When you think of me, I hope it brings you back to you. Even right through the countryside,
Hi, dance team.
on Valentine's, crickets cry
I'll be back.